I'll fuck you up.
From fighting fans and fighting players, to stealing another player's wife, these are the most disrespectful moments in the history of the NBA. So if you're into sports gossip, let's go. But before going on with our video, hit that subscribe button to watch more videos like this one. Now let's get going. Russell Westbrook.
I'm going right now. That is going to move straight to number one.
It should not come as a surprise that number one on our list is Russell Westbrook. Because if you've really watched the NBA, you would know that Russell was involved in one of the most disrespectful moments in the history of the NBA. Back in 2019, the Thunder was facing the Jazz, and the Utah fans have always been violent with their trash talk. During a late session game against the Thunder, the Utah fans tried to get in Russell's head. It was early in the second quarter, and Westbrook was over by the bench, and fans started racial slurs and other disrespectful things at him and all of that while the cameras were rolling. Some people really forget that celebrities and such huge players are actually humans. But anyways, everyone knows that Russell Westbrook is not the guy to play with. And eventually, he had enough. "You and your wife! I'll fuck you up!" His words, not mine. Damn, Russell.
I swear to God. I'll fuck you up. You and your wife. I'll fuck you up.
He did not just threaten a Utah fan. He went for his wife too. This moment was actually huge for Westbrook. It literally shifted his game. It was like the hate fueled him, and he went off. Playing in literal anger, he scored 23 points. 23 guys. And guess what? It carried the Thunder to a 98-89 win. After the game, while talking to the press, he explained the fan in the stands told him to get on his knees like he would in the past. And he explained how it was completely disrespectful and absolutely racial. He also said that he feels like there is no protection for the players.
There's no protection for the players.
Honestly, it sounds like the Utah fans got off very easy because nobody should be left unpunished, or at least unquestioned if they're racist. We do not blame Russ for swinging on them. And for those racist, disrespectful fans. They were on cameras, so they got what they deserved. You want to guess? Well, they got a lifetime ban from the Vivian Arena. Stephen Curry.
We head to the fourth quarter, a 10-point game.
Who do you think is one of the nicest players in the NBA? Stephen Curry. Well, at least that is what I thought too. You would not have expected Steph to instigate one of the most disrespectful moments in the NBA history, but it came during the 2018 NBA Finals. The Warriors were up 1-0 against the Cavs, and you could tell Cleveland's morale was ruined from Game 1. So in Game 2, the Golden State came out ready and tried to dominate them from the start. The Warriors started off with a lead and did not slow down. It was neck and neck all the way until the ending of the third quarter, which put them up 90-80. With 3 seconds left, the ball is inbounded to Steph Curry, and as he first up a shot, he almost tripped over Kendrick Perkins' leg. Now, we all know Stephen Curry. This was the worst, disrespectful possible. Why? Well, the man suffered devastating injuries in his entire career, and just one more could ruin everything for him. It could have put his entire career at stake. We do not know for sure if Kendrick Perkins did it on purpose, but for Steph, at that moment, he thought Kendrick was playing dirty just to help the Cavs win. So Steph, out of rage, asked him, "You ain't playing tonight." Of course he is not playing Steph. I mean, the man is in a suit, and he has only played one game the whole season. Well, Steph was not the only one saying stuff, because then Kendrick got up and said, "I will beat the shit out of you." Ouch. Well, this clip went so viral that fans started making t-shirts of the altercation. So eventually Kendrick came out to defend himself, saying, "I'm sitting down there, chilling," and he, Steph, said that I tried to trip him, and I am like, I did not even try to move my leg. Well, okay, Kendrick. But anyways, LeBron was right there too, witnessing everything, and Stephen did not want any problems either. Because, well, we all know that LeBron is not afraid to put people in their places. LeBron James.
When are you gonna stop crying?
Never.
When are you gonna stop crying?
Speaking of LeBron not being afraid to put people in their places, he had to do it plenty of times. One time back in 2017, when the Cavs were taking on the Bulls, LeBron James was on a mission to prove who was the real GOAT that night. He was getting whatever he wanted. Layups, dunks, hitting his shots. Not a single person on the floor that night could slow him down. But when you are feeling it, everything else has got to bring you right back down. For LeBron, an angry fan got disrespectful with him to try and ruin his mood. But LeBron did not hold back. After hearing nasty comments from the guy, LeBron said, "I hope that's not your girl next to you because she is filming me." Damn!
Zero zipped on you?
LeBron walked out with the dude's girl too, because right after this, he went off for 23 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists. Not just that he literally blew out the Bulls. And if you want to know that night's score, well, it was 113-91. Literally mind-blowing. Fans at the United Center were pissed. They watched LeBron get that much closer to becoming the GOAT. So when LeBron came back later in 2019, Bulls fans had nothing but disrespectful. A little envy, huh? Well, something happened because of that jealousy in 2019. A Bulls fan tried to do him dirty. But you know LeBron, he does not take any bullshit. The Lakers star was heckled by a spectator in the fourth quarter of the game. Referees briefly stopped the game as the two exchanged words before the spectator was ejected. The woman in question posted a series of Instagram stories post-game, saying she was kicked out for talking shit to LeBron James. She also accused James of cursing at her husband, who was sitting courtside. Well, James detailed his side of the story post-game. He noted he wasn't bothered by the back and forth with the woman and her husband. "I'm happy fans are back in the building," James told the media. "I miss that interaction. I need that interaction. We as players need that interaction." Kevin Garnett. Talking about real disrespect, Kevin Garnett actually stole someone's girl, a fellow player's girl, and things actually got so bad that the police had to get involved. It all started back in 2013 during a game between the Celtics and the Knicks. At the beginning of the fourth quarter, Boston was up 82-75, and Amare Castellanos-Stoudemire was at the free throw line. As soon as he shot it, Carmelo and Kevin instantly fought for the rebound, and boy, it was nasty as hell. They got tangled up, and even though Carmelo was the one hugging on KG, Garnett was called for the foul, and he was pissed. As you already know, he would not let the refs hear the end of it. But things only escalated during the next few possessions. On both ends of the floor, you could see Kevin and Carmelo getting aggressive with each other. It is good to be competitive, but these guys were really at it. They were slamming into each other, throwing cheap shots. Then they were fighting on and off. Carmelo had had enough, and the two started yelling at each other. And guess what KG yelled? "Hey, your wife tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios." Told you it was nasty. Regardless, if a man told you what your wife tasted like, especially in the middle of an NBA game, what would you even do? Well, for Carmelo, he was pissed. After the game, the pissed man showed up in the locker room to try and fight KG. The KG. Whoops. The security was involved there, so Kevin was safe, but Carmelo did not stop there. He decided not to rest until he took revenge. And he went as far as following the Celtics team to their bus. Well, after that what happened, we'll conclude it for you. It took 5 NYPD officers, the entire arena security staff, and the Knicks coach Mike Woodson to get things under control. Jeez! What do you think of these crazy, disrespectful NBA moments? Let us know in the comments below. Forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more interesting content. Also, hit the bell icon button so that you'll get a notification whenever we post a new video.